As regarding law property, already we have finished 45 questions with relevant and respective answers, and now we'll discuss in this video about question number 46 and its relevant answer. Question number 46 asks discuss fully the principle of subrogation as embodied in Transfer of Property Act, who are the persons entitled to exercise the right of subrogation. So, in answer, as we found under section 92 of the Transfer of Property Act, so we will discuss the very principle of subrogation. So, in brief, the first principle is that any person other than the mortgagor and any co-mortgagor as provided under section 92 or in reference to section 91 shall own redeeming property subject to the mortgage have so far as regards redemption, foreclosure, or sale of such property the same rights as the mortgagee may have against the mortgagor or any other mortgagee. And the second principle involving subrogation is right of subrogation subrogated to the rights of mortgagee. So the right conferred by this section is called the right of subrogation, and a person acquiring the same is said to be subrogated to the rights of the mortgagee, whose mortgage he redeems. And now we'll go to the third principle, that person advance to a mortgagor money with which the mortgage has been redeemed. So, the very principle, a person who has advanced to a mortgagor money with which the mortgage has been redeemed shall be subrogated to the rights of the mortgagee, whose mortgage has been redeemed if the mortgagor has by a registered instrument agreed that such person shall be so subrogated. So, we'll discuss as under this section the very right of subrogation therefore arises as when any one of the persons referred to in section 91 or any co-mortgagor redeems a mortgage, and secondly, when a person not being one of the persons entitled to redeem under section 91 has advanced money to a mortgagor with which the mortgage has been redeemed, provided that the mortgagor has agreed that he shall be so subrogated. So, subrogation, as seen above, by analyzing those above provisions, is of two kinds. One is legal subrogation, and the second one is conventional subrogation or to subrogation by agreement. Thus, under this section, read with section 91, the following persons are entitled to the right, such as person having an interest in the mortgage property or the right to redeem, and the second one, any surety for the payment of the mortgage money, and the third one, a co-mortgager, and the fourth one, who advances money with which the mortgage debt has been paid off. So, these are the four fundamental persons as provided under the very section which entitle the very right of subrogation to these following persons, who are four in categories. One is person having an interest in the mortgage property or the right to redeem. The second one, any surety for the payment of the mortgage money given by such person, and a co-mortgager as provided under the third one, and the fourth one, who advances money with which the mortgage debt has been paid off. So, in that connection, we would like to discuss illustration. So, we'll discuss the very illustration. Suppose there are two mortgages, and the first mortgage is done by A to B, and in the second mortgage, it is done by A to C. So, the second principle, that is following that first mortgage to A, and the second mortgage is done to B. So, and the third one, that is A and B mortgage the property X to C. B pays off C. B is subrogated to the place of C, the mortgagee. And the fourth one, A and B mortgage X property to C. B is surety. B pays of C. B is subrogated to the place of C. So, this illustration, as we found in the first instance, in the first mortgage by A to B, and in the second mortgage it is by A to C. So, C, the mortgagee being the assignee of the right to redemption, can be subrogated to the position of B. That is, C can pay off B and step in the shoes of B and acquire all his rights as against A, the mortgager. And in the second instance, it was first mortgage to A, and then secondly it was again mortgage to B. So here C purchases just the right of redemption from the mortgager and pays off the first mortgagee A. She takes up the position of A, and in case B enforces his mortgage, B must pay off C. And as regarding the third one, A and B mortgage the X property to C, as B pays off C, B is subrogated to the place of C, the mortgagee. And as regarding the fourth one, A and B mortgage X property to C, B is the surety, B pays off C, B is subrogated to the place of C. And here we would like to discuss a problem which was also a fact, and the very decision of the Allahabad High Court in relation to that leading case, that is Balabhadra versus Shivmangal in 1992, why the Allahabad High Court. So the very problem is that A advances Rs 5,000 to B, the mortgagor, to pay off the mortgage of C. A is subrogated to the place of C provided B has agreed. B is not. As to solve the problem, we will discuss the very ruling of Allahabad High Court to solve this problem. As the problem to be solved, B is not entitled to use the first mortgage as a shield. The doctrine of subrogation being a doctrine of equity, it will never be permitted where the application of it to work injustice to the rights of those having equal or superior equities. So, in this problem, B undertook to pay up his mortgage and he failed to pay, and therefore an equitable grounds on equitable grounds he cannot use his mortgage as a shield against C, as it was the very ruling of Allahabad High Court in this important leading case, Balbhadra versus Shivmangal in 1992. So, the very answer, as we have discussed regarding the principle of subrogation as provided under section 92 and also relating to the very provisions of section 91, and as regarding the illustration that just now we have discussed, the four illustrations and one important problem, and the very problem is the subject matter of the leading case Balbhadra versus Shivmangal, decided by the Allahabad High Court, that we have just discussed. So it would be the correct and appropriate answer to this question number 46. Discuss fully the principle of subrogation as embodied in Transfer of Property Act. Who are the persons entitled to exercise the right of subrogation? And in our next upcoming video, we'll discuss question number 47 and question number 48. Question number 47 asks, what do you understand by the phrase keeping alive a mortgage? And question number 48 explain the doctrine of taking of mortgages. So, these two important questions that we just read, we would like to discuss in our upcoming video.